Hi, it's Lisa from Girl in the Garage. Thanks for joining me tonight. So tonight I'm going to be making another seashell resin project, and it will be the jar mold, the one with the screw-on lid. I'm not sure if you've seen my other videos where I made these little jars and the little screw-on lid. So I thought I'd do one with seashells because I haven't seen anyone else do that yet. And I've also got, finally got my resin that I absolutely love. The crystal clear, and I'm not sure if you can see in this one, I've already mixed it up and only a couple of little bubbles, so no need to put it into the vacuum chamber or the debubbling machine. So I've made up 150 grams of A and 75 grams of B, because I can't remember how much resin my mold takes. But if you're new to resin and you want to know how to work it out, you weigh your mold. Most people put water in it, but I actually don't recommend water because resin and water don't mix. So if you use your isopropyl alcohol, that'll give you a good indication of how much resin you need. So you just fill up your molds with your isopropyl alcohol and weigh it. Put your mold on your scale first and just tar it out back to zero, and then put your alcohol in, and that'll give you an indication of roughly how much resin you need. So that way you don't have any waste. I sort of just wing it because I've always got other projects on the go, so I can always put any leftover resin into something else. So let's get started. So I thought I'd do something a little bit different tonight, and with my seashells I thought I would pop in some window film just to see if that'll give us a different look. And I've got my diamond dust because I want a little bit of sparkle too. So I've got my shells, so I'm just going to put some in the cup, and actually I'll do 2 cups, so hopefully you can see. Put this out of the road because I just want to do a little bit. Oops, and I just saw a hair. Of course, always a damn hair. Can't find it anyway. Hopefully I'll find it later. And with the seashells, I want to pop a bit of the window film just so it gets mixed up. And I'll go a bit of resin. And we'll do some diamond dust. Now you only want the littlest bit of this because it will overpower. Hopefully I've got the same amount in each. And then I'm going to go in with some more shells. And a bit more film. So just want to get my shells coated really well and get the window film and the diamond dust incorporated really well. So yeah, I hope you can see that. And hopefully that window film is going to look really pretty. So, I'm going to give my mould a spritz of isopropyl alcohol. And we'll just start popping some shells down. Yes, I love these little shells. If you get them gifted to me. But yeah, if there's something else that you'd like to see me pop these shells into, by all means let me know in the comments. Because they're so small, they sort of fit in most molds, which is awesome. Unlike the bigger seashells, sometimes yeah, they're harder to find molds that'll actually fit them. But these little ones, they're excellent for just about anything. Pushing them down, make sure I've got them right down the bottom. Probably should have done that a bit earlier before I had so many shells in my mould. And I also don't want to push them too much because I don't want my mould to deform. So I'll just get my silicone tool, see if I can push them down a bit better. Oh, you're probably wondering what this little green sparkly flower is that's sitting next to me. Well, I actually poured that the other day when I was doing another video, and I forgot to show it. So I thought I'd pop it there in case anyone saw my, I think it was my last frog video. Can't remember the one it was. Oh, no, it was actually, yeah, the one that, how to add eyes to your resin project if you actually do forget. So I'm going to pop you on pause and I'll get this finished. So it's not too long, this video. And I'll get back to you shortly. Okay, so I've filled them both up now, which took a little while because it's real tight around the bottom here. So what I end up doing, I took all the shells out and actually pushed the middle over and then pushed all the little ones down. But the more I pushed it, the more they'd pop up from the other side. So there is places where the shells haven't got to right along the bottom there, but that'll be up the other way, which will be under the lid once you screw it on. So I don't think it'll really matter. It's nice to see a little bit of see-through resin anyway. So I got all the little shells out and I forced them all the way around the bottom of the lid. And so yeah, what I'll do now, I'll just babysit this for a while. The resin should come down the sides more and sort of fill into it, because I've used a deep pour resin instead of a fast curing one. It gives it more of a chance for the resin to actually get down into all the gaps, because there's nothing worse if you do something like this and you demold it and then you've got whopping big holes in your resin where the resin hasn't reached, and yeah, your project's ruined. So that's it. I didn't use as much resin, excuse me, I didn't use as much resin as I thought I would need, because obviously, it's filled up with seashells. So I'll be popping that into a new project. I've only got a little bit left. So yeah, I'll see you in a couple of days for the demold, and you'll see it in a few seconds. Lucky yous. So it's the next day and I've just checked, and I need filling up with clear resin. Because as this is a deep pour, it takes longer to cure, and the resin will just sort of seep down the sides slowly. So generally you need to just top it up a little bit after a day. So here I'm just sort of making sure any resin goes down into the gaps. bit of overpour here. Let's get that off just to neaten it up a bit. Okay, and that should be it until it's cured. So I'll see you in a day or two. Okay, so it's demolding day. Yay. And I'm just looking for my alcohol. Gosh, I think I'd be organised. This glove. Get rid of that glove too. It's looking pretty. Got it. Look at that. Oh, isn't it pretty? So happy with that. You can see the window film. It looks amazing. What do you think? Got a little bit of trimming to do on the bottom, and got some trimming to do on this one. It turned out really nice. There's a little bit of trimming to do there, which I will do. Now I've got to decide whether I put an embellishment on the top. What do you think? So happy with it. A little bit tight. Amazing. Yeah, I'm so happy with that. So now to decide what to do with the top. All right, I'll be back shortly.